What's up, everybody? So it's week 1 of the playoffs. 2 teams have a bye. The Bayside Tigers and the Night Moves, of course. First, let's get to the playoff portion. The people that are still alive. There's 6 of us. Narrowly escaping a 3-way tiebreaker there was B. Hart. So thanks for squeaking that out so we didn't have to essentially sort that out and make it a big mess. So top 6 teams are in. This week, it's myself and the Wet Bandits against the haven't paid $40 yet Philly Convicts. And then the Nightdale Wolfpack event against Paul Giamatti is my father. And I wanted to go over something that I think is pretty funny. Just noticing his box score the other night, because he had some people playing on Thursday. I was cleaning the house this weekend, found this secret drafting notebook. If you look here, you can see some names here. But if you actually look at his team now, it's waiver wire central. If you just look now at his team, I believe the only people who he drafted, and here I'm looking at the draft list, the only people that are still in his starting lineup in playoff week number 1 that he drafted is Darren Sproles, Roddy White, Jason Witten, and that's it. Yeah, and Jason Witten. That's it. Everything else is Bryce Brown, Noshawn Moreno, Cam Newton was from a trade. Packers was a waiver wire pickup. He is Mr. Waiver Wire. He's working the waiver. Actually, I should go to waiver transactions to see just how far ahead he is from everybody else in that department. But he's got a sizable lead right now, and projected as a 18-point winner right now over B. Hart's very streaking and hot Nightdale Wolfpack team. We'll see what happens. So I want to go over a little bit. Obviously, don't want to talk too much about my team. So previewing that matchup between the Philly Convicts would just give James more attention past not giving himself or giving us $40 for his entry fee. So hopefully he'll be able to bring that in, and I could just talk more about that than anything. So when I'm looking here at the playoff bracket, I want to keep a few things in mind. One, we are a keeper league, so don't just go and sell off your roster. You know what I mean? I believe we determined was it 1 player, 2 players that we're allowed to keep? I forget that. Please, maybe we should start a thread and try to remember things. I thought I'd written it down, but things are a little bit hectic. But I want to call attention that if you are not in the playoffs, your season is not over, okay? So we have something called the consolation ladder. So the top 6 are safe from wearing the dress. Now, it's plausible that even Zip Zap Rap at number 7 could be found in the dress at the end of this tournament. So the way that it works is if you're losing, you go downward, okay? So if the Pride Snatchers lose, they're going down here. If they lose this game, they're going here. If they lose that game, whoever loses this bottom right game, they're going to be in deep trouble. Now, if you win, you go up, right? So if you're Sandusky's Cuddle Bear or Part-Time Hand Models, you could go up to this game, but if you lose, you're back down to this game. So in terms of being safe, so to speak, if Loins of an Eagle win 1, and Pride Snatchers or Zip Zap win 1, there's no real way. Well, yeah, there's no real way for them to get in the bottom right here. So I don't know if you could see that or if it was blurry, but essentially the dress is not determined by a regular season matchup. It is this consolation ladder, and similarly speaking, I know we spoke about this as well. Is that we were going to give, I believe it would be $20, which is half your money back, to anybody who won that consolation ladder. So, even the people at 12th, if you look at Part-Time Hand Models and Sandusky, if they win 3 in a row, 1, 2, 3, then they're finding themselves right there in round 3 as the matchup as champions. So, and champions of the consolation ladder. So, yeah, so I just wanted to cover that, make sure everyone was aware. Good luck, and we'll see you in the next week's update.